WPIX 11's Jay Dow now with one of those wrongly convicted men joining us live from State Supreme Court in downtown Manhattan with more on this. Jay.
Well, John, for the men who gathered in front of State Supreme Court, the men on the wrong side of a wrongful conviction, they are still struggling with a debt to society they should never have paid. They are hoping that new legislation can help keep prosecutors in line to help prevent other men from following in their path.
In a perfect world, Lady Justice is blind in both theory and practice. After all, as it's inscribed on the front of the State Supreme Courthouse, the true administration of justice is the firmest pillar of good government. But this is real life. The years and missed opportunities stolen from the wrongly convicted tell us there are indeed holes in the criminal justice system.
Who's going to help me go back to when I was 17 again and live my life as a normal adult?
We've met Jeff Deskovic before by way of an interview with WPIX 11's James Ford. He's been handsomely rewarded in a financial settlement for spending 16 years in prison, the result of a wrongful prosecution. Now Jeff is putting his time and resources behind legislation that would create a state commission designed to hold prosecutors accountable and force them to hand over all evidence that could exonerate a defendant.
The only thing I'm trying to do is take some solace in what happened to me through working to get some changes made in the system to prevent this from happening to other people.
The proposed pieces of legislation would drastically tighten New York State's current stance on the rules of discovery, which simply state the prosecutor shall make a diligent, good faith effort to ascertain the existence of demanded property and to cause such property to be made available for discovery where it exists but is not within the prosecutor's possession. The existing rules that give prosecutors the leeway to hold back evidence during discovery were baked into the criminal justice system decades ago, designed, at least in part, to help protect witnesses from violent defendants. State Assemblyman Perry is a sponsor of one of the new bills.
Their job as prosecutors should be always to find the truth and bring the person responsible for the crime to pay for that offense. Unfortunately, our prosecutors are more concerned with getting a conviction.
For Jeff Deskovic, the legislative push is simply about leveling the playing field in the courtroom.
I think that would have a deterrent effect on would-be rogue prosecutors. I think it'll make them think twice. There probably will be a couple of bold people who will commit misconduct anyway, initially, and they'll be caught and they'll be disciplined fairly, and that will deter the rest of them from doing it.
We reached out by telephone and email looking for a response from the District Attorney Association of the State of New York. We did not hear back from the association in time for the filing of this report. We're live in front of State Supreme Court this evening. Jay Dow, WPIX 11 News.
All right, Jay, thank you.